Hello, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be doing a quick health update as I feel like it's super important that I share this portion of my life because it's completely taken it over. So I've been having some health issues, mainly with migraines and my feet. So I'm going to talk about my feet first. So I am a cardio lover. I love the treadmill. I love walking. I love running. I have a Nordic track. I have a walking pad in my bedroom. I've always loved being on my feet, and I'm always on my feet as mom as well, even though I have a desk job. Unfortunately, ever since February, I've been having significant pain in my feet. So if you're somebody who is an athlete or you have flat feet, you know exactly what I am talking about. And by that, I mean plantar fasciitis. Plantar fasciitis has completely taken over my life. If you don't know what that means, it just means you have inflammation in your plantar fascia muscle, which is in the feet. It runs along the bottom portion of your feet and like up into the ankle areas. I have plantar fasciitis in both feet. I have heel spurs in both feet. If you don't know what a heel spur is, it's just calcium deposits in your feet that have hardened over time and have turned to bone. So they can be a little bit painful. Sometimes they're not painful to people. For me, they're extremely painful. So I have that, and I have extremely tight Achilles as well as calf muscles. So a combination of the plantar fasciitis, the heel spurs, and the tight Achilles and calf muscles have caused significant pain within my feet, up into my legs, my knees, my hips, my back, and the pain is radiating all the way up to my head. Guys, this pain is so bad. I would rate it on a scale of 1 to 10, a 10 every single day. I absolutely dread waking up in the morning knowing that I have to get out of bed and walk. As soon as my feet touch the ground, there is a sharp pain that radiates all the way up into my body. The pain is the size of my heel. So imagine you have a heel, my feet are 7.5. So this much pain radiating all the way up, and it's causing an imbalance in the way that I walk. So there's extra pain and tension along the rest of my feet. It is so bad, and I've been trying so many different things to help get rid of the pain as well as to help fix the issue. For anybody who's ever had this kind of issues, there's not much you can do to make it 100% perfect, to make it 100% go away. If you have heel spurs, back in the day, they used to do surgery. So they used to go in, remove the extra bone in your feet. They don't do that too much anymore unless you have an extreme case, and it's because you have a probability of the heel spurs growing back. So there's no point in continuously doing surgery. And for me, my plantar fasciitis is coming from tension in my feet from having super flat feet. Guys, my feet are as flat as a duck, and I've always had issues with my feet and with balance, and then it throwing off my knees and my gait and my posture, all of that. So I've always tried to be extra careful and cognizant, but I don't know what happened this year. Maybe my body is just not used to the walking pad. I've also been doing a little bit of dancing on the walking pad. Maybe that has contributed to it. Maybe don't walk and exercise at the same time on a walking pad. I think it just put too much tension on my feet. And now this is where I'm at. So there's a few things that I have been trying out. Number one, Advil to help break down some of the inflammation. It's not working. So I've also been combining heat and ice. I have a heat pack. I'll put a picture of it here. I've been doing heat packs on my calves and my knees and my back. And then I've been doing ice packs on the heel portion of my feet, as well as on my ankles and on the front portion of my feet, just to try to hit as many angles as possible to bring down the extra inflammation and swelling in my feet. I've also been wearing my running shoes. I am a person that's into things like Saucony, Asics, and they're just really comfortable. Even Brooks, New Balance, those are great shoe brands for people who have issues with flat feet or stability issues or just walking problems. And then I have my orthotics, my custom made orthotics in the shoes as well to help give me extra balance and support. Still not working. So I wake up in the morning, I put my feet down on the ground and the pain is so sharp. I put my shoes on and I have them on all day until I go into the bathroom to take a shower. And then after that, I don't wear shoes for the rest of the night. So inside, I'm wearing shoes all day long. I have also been using compression socks. I have two different types of compression socks I've been using. I have been doing these ones. This is Physics Gear Sport. I think they're from Amazon. They're a little bit old. So these are like a half sock. So like your toes are still exposed. And I will alternate between these and using compression socks, the ones that go all the way up to the knees. These ones I find are really, really great for giving me the support I need around my ankles and the bottom of my feet. And these are really great for just giving me that extra tightness and support that I need for my calves. These could go up to my knees, but I don't put them over into my knees. I fold them over because they're really long. By the way, compression socks are extremely difficult to put on and to take off. I have broken every single nail continuously trying to take these on and off, but they work. So I incorporate them every single day. I have also been using Voltaren gel. This kind of just takes the edge off temporarily, and as well as this Swan roll-on cooling pain relief gel. I think they're both the same, like menthol, just to give that cooling sensation, make you feel a little bit better. So I'll put these on at night and then go to bed, and they help, but just temporarily. I also picked up something new. I haven't opened it yet. It is from Amazon. It is a pair of sandals for when I am in the house and I don't want to wear my running shoes, and for when the weather starts to get a little bit warmer here and I don't want to wear running shoes outside. So these are Co-Face comfortable shoes for you. They're super cute. I'm not super picky when it comes to flip-flops and sandals, probably because I absolutely hate wearing them, but they're supposed to be good, give you extra support where you're more likely to need them in terms of a shoe. I got a size 8. This brand doesn't do half sizes. 7 would be too small. 8 is what I got. I hope these help. And of course, I have also been working on feet exercises in the morning before I get out of bed. I will start doing my foot stretches, and it does help. I would say it gives me a little bit of maybe 50% less pain for that first impact when I touch the ground. So I'll do some feet flexing, some ankle movements, and then kind of rub out my calves before I touch down on the ground. And then all throughout the day, I'm also stretching my feet. I'll take my shoes off and I'll do some foot flexes. I'll do some flexes against the wall. And then at the end of the night, I will go down on my yoga mat. So I put this down on the floor in my room and I'll try to stretch out my whole body as much as possible, 15-20 minutes. I'll just listen to a podcast or something in the meantime. And this is to just give me as much stretching as possible throughout the entire leg and help to break up some of that extra tension that has accumulated in my hips and back from limping all day. I also picked up this little goodie. It is a foot massager, an electric massager. It is by the brand Neck Trek. It's pretty big. It has a regular temperature function and the indicator will be blue and there's no heat. And then the second one, there is heat and it feels really, really good. I keep my socks on for it while using it, and I'll do it for 15-20 minutes just to get as much extra massage in the actual plantar fascia muscle within the foot. I try to do as much hand massages as possible on my feet, but this little goodie helps to get those deeper spots. And then of course, when you use your hands cramp up, and that's just another thing to add to the list. So this is super nice. This is from my mom. I have been using this every single day. So that's a lot of different things combined every single day that I've been using. Every other night, I will also soak my feet in hot water. Hot water is really, really good just to bring that extra circulation to the feet, soothe the muscles, and then I'm following up with like the ice pack afterwards, just to bring down some of that inflammation. And then of course I'll have a little pedicure night when I do that as well. So my feet have been extra soft and extra smooth lately, but just in so much pain. So I am begging you guys, if anybody has any extra tips or tricks or foot stretches or calf stretches that you have tried that have been great for you, whether you have flat feet or you're an athlete or you're just super active or you're just somebody who has done extensive work on their legs and stuff like that. Like I've tried ballet exercises. I lasted about 2 minutes to put on a ballet video and trying to do those foot motions. Oh my God, I almost fell over and cried because I couldn't keep up because I was in so much pain. And that's how I know I need some extra work. I am starting physiotherapy for my feet next week, and I'm going to look into shock therapy as well. So let me know in the comments below what has helped you for your plantar fasciitis, if you have it, or what has helped you for your heel spurs, and what you do to increase flexibility and range of motion in your feet, ankles, knees, and hips. I think I enjoyed doing this little mini life health update video. Give it a thumbs up if you did enjoy. Leave a comment below, as I said, and I will see you in the next video. Peace out.